going on, family? Coming to you briefly. Just want to go over a little topic that I think it'll help a lot of us understand certain situations that we be in, and that's dealing with envious people versus jealous people. Which one I think is more deadlier, but they're both stem from people who are possessed with a negative spirit. But the essentially envy is when a person is possessed with this spirit that causes them to desire things that you have, which is normally is your attributes, your knowledge, your skill set, your strength, the ability to go into a room and interact with new people without fear, the thought about coming on TikTok, going live, a number of things. It's mainly attribute things that I think that was just God given to you. They can be attributes that you worked on as well, but they tend to not be mere material things. Jealousy, on the other hand, is the fear when a spirit possesses somebody with the fear of them losing what they got. Basically, they fear of losing in a relationship. They fear of losing their girlfriend or their husband. So they become protectiveness, because they fear of losing something that they've already had. A lot of that's things that are outside of them. The reason why I believe that envy is much more deadlier is because envy is usually within your own circle of friends, people that you tend to trust, people that you tend to, or you have let your guard down because you think, hey, I know this is my day one, they got me. But envy is deadly because most of the person that's being envious with you or jealous with you, they are the people that will smile in your face and stab you in the back. So you basically don't never know when it's coming. You don't even know that it would be coming. So envy is right here. The people in my circle, the people that I'm eating with, the people that I'm breaking bread with, the people that I close my eyes on. Jealousy is usually them people over there, and you already got your eye on them. So, you're not really, it doesn't concern you that he's jealous of you because you know that you're not trying to take anything that he has, because you don't come from a pessimist mindset. You come from an optimist mindset. There's more than enough for everybody. I don't have to worry about it. Let's say on TikTok, you don't have to worry about me taking your viewers or your fans or whatever you want to call them, because there's more than enough to go around. And in all actuality, they're not yours as well. But that's another subject. So let me give you a synopsis of what the difference between envy and jealousy would be, using the same characters. So the character is going to be a comedian, two comedians, two homeboys, unless you two brothers that are comedians. You have the older brother and the younger brother. And the older brother has always been this funny. He tells jokes at the family gatherings, gets everybody laughing. He tells jokes at the community, church, wherever it's going. He's telling jokes. He's the life of the party. When he enters that room, he lights it up, with jokes. Everybody's laughing. And the little brother has been watching his brother for years. And that little brother has decided to take that same path. The only difference is the younger brother, he has to sit there and create a plan of action, because he's not that just funny. He's just not, his doesn't just come off. He has to work on it. He has to be polished. But the difference between the little brother and the big brother, the big brother, he's content with just being that guy that makes everybody around him laugh, whether it's his job, his church, wherever we go, the H-E-B, the store. He's content with the audience that he has. But the little brother got bigger dreams. So the little brother branches out and he starts a TikTok page. And he starts to get to the point where he goes live. Now he's telling jokes on TikTok. From him telling jokes on TikTok, lands him stand-up deals in the local community. He starts to get known outside of the local community. But on the inside, on the outside looking in, for the local people, they already knew that they believed that the path that this younger brother is on is the path that the older brother would be on, because the old brother, naturally is more funny, is more charismatic than the younger brother. But what's missing is the older brother doesn't have the courage to venture outside of his neighborhood, his area, his immediate area, to grow. So the little brother gets on, and as the little brother gets on, he brings the big brother on. He might use him as a moderator, But what he doesn't know, he's not aware, is how deeply envious his brother is of him. His brother is envious of him, not because of the success of how he's growing. That would be jealousy. His brother is envious of him because he has that spirit to step out, that courage to step out, to advance. And he doesn't possess that. He wants to, but when he tries to, he freezes up. So he froze up a couple times, which made him, that's why he has been content with the audience he has. But again, his little brother is getting out there. He's making moves. He's coming up in the world. And even though all these things that this brother's getting, the reason why he is upset, or that spirit has taken possession of him, is because of the courage that his little brother had. That is envy. That attribute. That is an attribute. So take the same scenario, little brother, big brother. The big brother, they both out there, doing their thing. They both out there, both of them, the little brother is following the steps of the big brother. The big brother goes to TikTok. He's doing stand-up comedy, but he's just doing local. He's doing local events, but he's crushing it locally. And his little brother starts out as a moderator. And, he starts out, then he branches off to get his own TikTok live. He goes on, he starts doing it. And he far outshines his brother, his older brother, which is better than him. But for some reason, the community has chosen him to start giving him, not only is he getting local gigs, but he's known out of the city. So he's going everything. So now he's getting the monetary gains for these things. Now, the older brother starts hating on him. Oh man, you're not as funny as me. Anyway, you're not gonna do this, but what happens is the older brother is jealous of the fame that his younger brother is getting, because again, he's thinking that he's going to be phasing out. His younger brother is taking something that he felt like it was his dream to be a comedian. His young brother just copying him, and he's copying him. He's copying him, and that's what he's jealous of his brother, because his brother is acquiring the things that he wanted, and he has surpassed him. That's jealousy. That's jealousy. So again, I don't agree with either one, but I can understand a person that's coming from a jealous position because of their protectiveness, their fear of losing something that they already have. But to understand somebody that is envious of somebody that you want a skill or something, you're upset, you don't like somebody because of an attribute that they have, I think that's very dangerous. And then not only that, they right there in your circle too. It's very dangerous. So again, Must see gang, be aware that everybody that smiles in your face doesn't have a good heart for you, or doesn't want to see you win. Just be mindful of that. You already know that the universe, the creator, whatever you choose to call him, he has endowed you with one thing. It's called discernment. And as you tend and learn to listen to the voice and hear the voice of God, that discernment will get greater and greater and greater. And you will be able to do what they tell you, which is test the spirits. So when you learn to test the spirit, life becomes a whole lot easier, because you don't get into those situations and then try to get out of them. You see the situation before you get into it. That you see the situation while they talking. You already, your mind is, it's like you can predict the future. You see it. You already know what is going. So again, test the spirits, love.